It might be the same game, but it's a new era, it's a new console, and it's a brand new career mode on the Son of Scotland 90 channel. Welcome back, guys! It's the start of the FIFA 23 Hearts career mode on the PS5. Will this finally be our time to shine? Can we finally be successful? Can we lift trophies? Can we actually get to touch some silverware instead of having to look at it from afar? That is what I'm hoping. I promised when FIFA 23 came out, I promised that we would win something. Whether it be the league, whether it be a cup, I said we would win trophies, we would win titles. I would not stop until we did it. And now we're going to have to do it on the next console. We're unsuccessful Xbox One. We had 4 seasons. We had 1 season in the top 6. We couldn't win a cup. We did okay in Europe, but okay isn't good enough. We need to make Hearts great again. We need to be the top team in Scotland. We need to be winning trophies in Scotland, and we need to be a force in Europe, and that is what I will try and do with us again. But we're not going to do it alone. We're going to do it with this man right here, Robbie Nielsen. He's sporting the brand new fresh look, got the short hair now. His profile picture hasn't got it, but still, he's got the hair. Whether the hair transplants happening or not, I don't know, but let's see if we can transplant some trophies into Tynecastle. Let's see if we can transplant some league titles into our trophy cabinet. That's what I want to transplant. So with that said, let's go. Let's go ahead and advance. Let's go ahead and accept it. And now we'll get some club info. Now, most of you watching this will probably know everything that you need to know about Hearts. But for those of you that don't, founded in 1874, Heart of Midlothian is based in Edinburgh. They have been crowned champions 4 times and have won the domestic cup on 8 occasions. Look, 4 times ain't good enough. Now, I believe the last time was the 58-59 season. I mean, that's been way too long, man. You're talking over 60 years. 60 effing years since Hearts won the title last. Now, has there been seasons where Hearts got close to winning the league? Yeah, but close isn't really good enough. You know, we need to be winning championships. We need to be winning trophies. So I want to put an end to that. I will win the league in this career mode. I'm guaranteeing it right here, right now. I don't care if it takes me 1 season, 2 seasons, 3 seasons, 10 seasons, 99 seasons. 99 seasons. I've got 99 problems, but a fucking trophy ain't going to be one of them. I can guarantee you that. Just stealing something there from JC, but this is it. This is the start. Board expectations. Domestic success is high. Continental success is low. Brand exposure medium. Financial medium. Youth development medium. We've got our 2 little kits there. It's a shame that they don't put the alternative kits in for the other teams in Scotland. You have to be Old Firm Luxury. You have to be Old Firm Royalty to get a 3rd kit in this game. But yeah, whatever. We'll make do with our 2 kits home and away. Transfer budget of 3.8 million, which is always good. But as always, I won't be spending that in the first window. I like to keep it off for the reason being, I just like a bit of realism. I like to start the save. I like to start the save with the squad that we have, and then we can work out, you know, what works in the squad, what doesn't work in the squad, and, you know, who we can improve on and who we can't improve on. But the main thing I'm wanting to do is Craig Gordon. We need to win that. The guy's a fucking legend. He's been a Hearts legend. I want to win him something. I'm not saying I can win the league before he retires, but the least we can do is win a cup. That will be my main aim, and that is to let Gordon, the captain, you know, lift some trophy. Or trophies. I would prefer trophies. Let's go with plural. Trophies. But we are going to name the stadium Tynecastle. There must be an easier way of doing all caps. Can I have all caps, please? Thank you. So let's get... Oh, I've done a space. That ain't good. We need to go back. Right. No spaces. No gaps. Speaking of gaps, we need to cut that gap to the Old Firm down. That's what I intend to do first season. Obviously, I want to finish 3rd. Finishing 3rd will be my main aim in Season 1, but I don't want to finish 3rd and be like a million miles behind the competition in the first 2 places. I want to try and get to split. I know this is going to be optimistic, and you're going to be thinking, wow, you've been shite at FIFA your whole career, and now you're expecting to do things like this. But yeah, I want to get to the split with still a mathematical chance of winning the league. That's my aim, Season 1. Call me delusional. Call me what you want. I'm hoping by the end of this career mode, you'll be calling me a multiple-time Scottish Premiership winner. I guess we'll find out. But you've got to have hope. You've got to have belief. You've got to have ambition. There's no point me playing this saying, oh, you know what, I'm going to be shit. I'm going to do crap like I always do. I'll be 5 seasons of failure. There's no point me saying that. I need to be optimistic. I need to believe that this will be the year I finally get it done. And I do believe that. I've been playing some friendly games, and I wouldn't say I'm amazing, but I don't think I'm bad either, you know, and I do believe I will get better and better the longer the season goes. Let's stands. Can we get a wee bit of maroon in the stands? Let's see if we can get some maroon here. I don't think they have maroon in the game. We've got garnet, though, which is pretty close to maroon. So I think we'll do that. We'll put the seats. We'll get some garnet seats. There you go. And seat colour. Or let's see. Can we just go black? We'll go white. Or grey. We'll go white. Let's go for white. There you go. I think it looks good when you do white. Or maybe we could have done black as well, to be fair. Maybe I will change it and go black. Default's black. But no, I like that. That looks pretty good to me. I'm happy with the way that stadium looks. It's no bad. I'd buy it for a tenner. Definitely. The pitch, we'll just leave the pitch. Whatever the pitch is, I'll take it. So there you go, guys. That is us. And now we can... Wait, did I back out? You tell me I need to do it again? No, I don't. I've got it. Right, okay, that's us ready to go then. Let's do it. Let's go. How to advance? Hit start. Boom. This is us. So, match difficulty. I always play on ultimate. Look, I will never lower it. People saying lower the difficulty. Why would I want to lower the difficulty? Why would I want to win on a level that I am above? I don't get that. I wouldn't get any satisfaction in that. It's like, I mean, if you're having a race with, who would you rather beat in a race? Would you rather beat Usain Bolt in a race, or would you rather beat some kid in a fucking wheelchair? Let's be honest. What would give you more satisfaction? For me, it's beating the guy that's actually got legs, and the guy that knows how to use them, and the guy that can run like a fucking panther in the desert. I don't want to beat some guy that, is having to use his arms. Maybe he's got a jammed wheel or something like that, and he's in a, you get my point, guys. Fuck it, right? Maybe it wasn't a great analogy, but I'm playing on ultimate. Simple as that. Half length, we're going to go with, I normally go with 6 minutes. Do I see any need to change that? No. I like 6 minutes. I think 6 minutes is a good amount to have. Currency, we'll go with sterling. European competitions, we're going to enable them. Hopefully that means that we are in Europe. I believe we will be, since we were in Europe in real life. Change competition. We should, I don't know if we'll get the same group, but normally FIFA does. Normally FIFA gives you the group that you were actually in. So I don't see it here. For some reason, I don't see the Hearts. Oh wait, that's because I'm looking at the Europa League. My bad, guys. Yeah, so I've got Istanbul, Florentina, then they've gave us this team here. A team from Portugal. I don't know why we're getting a team for Portugal. Can we get a team? I'm trying to think who's the other team that we got. It was, I wonder if I can put a different team. I'm sorry to take that Portuguese team out, but I'm trying to remember. Who was it we got? It was some like team from, is it the Faroe Islands? I don't think the Faroes are in the game, so I don't think... Have we got the rest of the world? Maybe we could put a rest of the world team in. Apoli, Dynamo Zagreb, Dynamo Kiev, Ferencvaros, Hajduk Split, Helsinki. I'm going to put screw it. You know what? I think Helsinki is probably a similar level to that team that was in it. I'm putting Helsinki, and there you go. Call me what you want. Say I'm cheating, but no, I think Helsinki is probably close to that team, so I'm going to stick them in it. We've still got Florentina and Istanbul to contend with, so that'll be very difficult. Both, higher rated than us. Florentina 4 stars, Istanbul 3.5. So it's going to be difficult. Motherwell, why the hell are Motherwell in here? Wait, am I going to really allow Motherwell into this? I don't think they should be in it. I mean, at least Dundee United. I'm going to put Dundee United in it. I'm sorry, I'm just not letting Motherwell in it. Motherwell were fucking embarrassing. I mean, the fact that they lost to. The way they lost to that team from Ireland, I mean, twice, I'm not having that. But we'll put Dundee United in it. I feel like they got further. They picked up a win against Acer Alkmaar. If anybody deserves to be in it, it is Dundee United. So they're going in it. As for everything else, I believe that is it. I don't think there'll be any Scottish teams in the Europa League. Hibernian, again, they never qualified, so I'm not putting Hibernian in it. It is what it is. We're going to take them out, and we'll put in... we'll put in some rest of the world team. Put in Dynamo Zagreb. Why not? Nice, stick them in it. Boom. It's a pretty tough group, actually. Roma, Betis, Panathinaikos, and Dynamo Zagreb. So that's it. That is the groups done. I think we can now move on. We've got transfer window. Enable the first summer transfer window. I'm going to disable it because it's like I said, I like to do that. Job offers. I've no interest. Maybe in a different career mode, I would consider a job offer, but I'm not going to do it. Or should I keep it on in case the Scotland job comes up? You know what? I'll keep it on, but I don't intend to select any international job offer. Even if Scotland did offer me it, I wouldn't take it until later on in the career mode. So, I mean, maybe like in season 4 or 5, if we want to freshen things up a little bit, I might consider taking the Scotland job, but that's the only thing I'm really going to use that for. Negotiation strictness. I like to play it on strict because Look, I'm after a challenge. I don't want this to be easy. I want this to be difficult. I want me to go to bed every single night crying my fucking eyes out because I keep getting tanked after the eye and I can't sign all the best players in the world. That's exactly what I want. I want to punish myself. Fuck it. Sadism here on the channel. And in terms of financial takeover, we're going to go with disable because let's be honest, we don't need money to beat the Old Firm. Rangers don't have any anyway, so I mean, and all Celtic needs, you throw a couple of bars of soap at them and they'll be panicking, they'll be running away as fast as they can. They'll be running like Usain Bolt. So aye, that's all we need. We don't need money. We just need a controller. We need me and we need you guys liking, subscribing and watching the series. So with that said, let's go. Let's advance this and let's begin the brand new FIFA 23 Hearts Career Mode. Football, why do we love it? I don't know, because we've got nothing else to do with our lives. You know, every weekend we're sitting here bored. So we thought, why not? Let's watch some Fifa. Well, that's my excuse anyway, man. Fifa. Maybe if I had money, maybe if I was a millionaire, I'd find something better to do. But until then, it's football all the way, baby. We'll be playing football non-stop. But yeah, let's select the, we'll just call it H-E... No, wait, let's go with F. HFC, boom. Oh, wait, I'll put an M in there, just for why not. There you go, because I like to be precise. Boom, let's start this brand new career mode. European Shield, we can enter these trophies. Do you want to enter these wee competitions? I'm going to say no. I will maybe in future seasons enter these, but I like my first game to be competitive. I like my first game to be, you know, life or death. I want it to matter. I want it to mean something. I mean, none of these clubs mean anything to me. And what's a couple of £1 million? Do you know what I mean? So, especially when you can't even spend it in the first transfer window. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and skip that. We're going to skip it and we'll move on. And this is the important part, guys. This is the part where we need to get right. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to select our entire team. We're going to look at the squad. And yeah, we'll see what our starting 11 looks like for the season ahead of us. Now, you can see that in nets we have Sander Clark, Ross Stewart, and Craig Gordon. This guy here, he's just making up the numbers. Let's be honest. Ross Stewart contract expires in 12 months. I'm not gonna criticize the guy too much because I think when he has had games for Hearts, he's been okay. He's not great. I would never want him to be the number one. I would never feel safe with him being no offense to the guy, but as like third choice, he's more than good enough. So yeah, Sander Clark. I like Sander Clark as good as I think Sander Clark is. So he's a long-term future number one, but it's all about this guy. Until this guy decides to hang up the gloves or, you know, put his boots away, until he chucks them in the bin, this guy is the number one, the numero uno. Best goalkeeper in Scotland for me, hands down. Nobody gets close to him, so he will be our number one going forward. Now, moving into left backs, you've got Cochrane and Halliday. Halliday can kind of play wherever he wants, really. You know, Andy Halliday does what he wants, play when he wants, scores when he wants. So he's kind of like your versatile player. Now Kingsley, it looks like he's moved to a centre-back. And with centre-back options, we've got James Hill, we've got Toby Civic, Kingsley, Rose, Nielsen, Halkett. I feel like centre-backs were actually in a really good spot. Now, going forward, I probably will use Halkett, Rolls and Kingsley. That is probably going to be the three, but I've really grown on this guy. Or should I say he's grown on me. Used to think he was garbage. When I first seen him, I thought, Jesus, get this guy out the club. Now I think I need to get sent out the club because I was wrong about Toby Civic. I do think he's a lot better than I originally thought. I didn't even think he was good at the start, and then he's obviously put in some good performances. So he is young as well. I mean, 23 years of age. I probably should try and start him as many games as possible. So, but I think Craig Halkett is the starter. You know, I think you look at Craig Halkett, I think you're like, right, he should start. Stephen Kingsley should start. Kai Rolls is also young. You know, I think let's be real, it'll probably be Halkett in the middle. It'll be Kingsley left centre back, and it'll be Civic and Rolls. You know, I guess alternating between that right centre back position. Now, did I just give away the fact that I'm doing 5 at the back? I might have, but you know what, guys, I'm going to try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We've got Michael Smith, who's actually the captain. Michael Smith's the captain. Why? Why is it not Craig Gordon? I'm going to make Craig Gordon the captain. I'm sorry. Can I make him here? How do you make someone the captain? Oh, I think I have to do that in squad mode. Alright, never mind. We'll do that later on. But yeah, I guess maybe because of the injury. But let's go. Atkinson and Smith, both fit at 68. One guy's got his whole career ahead of him. The other guy's career's kind of come to an end. So yeah, we can decide who we're going to play in that one. Moving into the midfield then, we have Kior Motorsoglu, Cameron Devlin, Robert Snodgrass, George Grant, Peter Haring, Benny Benenjami. Again, very solid there in midfield department. 6 really good options. However, if we are playing the 5-2-3, then it means we can only play 2 centre-backs. I mean, 2 midfielders at any one time. So that leaves 6 players to fit in the 2 positions. Now, the likes of maybe a Haring, you could possibly play at centre-back. Maybe like a Snodgrass or a Grant. You could play in a different role, maybe out in the wing. But yeah, there's going to be lots of competition here for our midfield positions. I'm thinking that I'm going to start out with Snodgrass and Devlin. I think that probably will be the starting pairing. And then maybe we will move on for that. And then we move on to the left wings. We've got Mackay, Forrest, and Mackay Stephen. I mean, has Mackay Stephen got a future with us? I don't think so. I really don't. Plus, his contract expires come the end of the season. So I will keep an eye on him. We've got Alan Forrest and Barry Mackay. I expect Alan Forrest to push Barry Mackay quite a lot. If Barry Mackay doesn't deliver, this guy will be right behind him, snapping at his heels like a crocodile, trying to get that position, trying to get that starting left-back position there. So there he is, Alan Forrest, right behind Barry Mackay. And then on the right wing, we've got Josh Ginnelly, who only got a 69 rating. I think that's pretty poor. I think he deserved a little boost here. It should be about 71, 72 in my opinion. But no, he's currently stuck at 69 overall. His contract expires at the end of the year as well. So I will be looking to get that signed up and get him committed to a long-term deal. I've got Karen Kuhl, who's on loan from Newcastle. First time I've seen this guy play, I thought he looked really good. Every time I've seen him play since then, I've been a little bit less impressed. But we'll see. The guy is only 17. Look, he's on loan at Hearts. Does he have a future at Hearts? Will we keep him beyond the first season? I don't know. If he performs well, maybe we'll try and use our entire budget to lure him to Tynecastle. But it's all about him. Will he get much game time? Well, he's only the other right winger we have apart from Ginnelly. So I do expect him to feature quite a bit actually. Come off the bench, and if Ginnelly gets injured, then this guy could step right in there. But of course, we've also got Forrest, so he could play on the right as well. So they'll have to share time. But you know what, guys, that's life. Deal with it. We've got Yotaro Oda. Honestly, haven't seen much of this kid since he came in, and I'm not too impressed. I was kind of happy that we signed a Japanese boy because it's worked for Ange Postecoglou and Celtic. But I mean, it doesn't matter. You can't just sign any random person for Japan. You need to sign good players for Japan. Is he a good player? I don't know. I'm hoping that he'll prove it to us in this career mode. We've got Lawrence Shankland. He's crucial. He's going to be our main man, of course, going up front. Lawrence Shankland. Not last year, but in the last gen. In the last career mode we had with Hearts, I kind of did replace him in Season 2 with Chugun Sung from South Korea. I don't think Shankland liked that. And who knows, maybe I rushed into that. I think this career mode, I will be willing to give Shankland more of a chance. He is only 26. I think that he will be our main man. Of course, if he doesn't deliver, I'm going to have to replace him. I'm going to have to look for other options. But for right now, Shankland is going to be our number one up front. Then you've got Stephen Humphreys, who we've got on loan until the end of the season from Wigan. Again, I like Humphreys. Depends on how much Wigan want. Depends on the budgets. But if he delivers, if he plays well, I would be happy, keeping him at the club beyond Season 1 and getting a permanent deal. And last but not least, we have Liam Boyce, 31. Honestly, I thought this guy was about 56 by now. He seems like he's been around a long time. He looks like he's about to die, doesn't he, man? He looks like he's a retired pensioner. I reckon this guy could walk on a bus and he'd get on it for free. When you need a bus pass, just show him your face, mate. You'd be like, aye, come in, mate, put your money away. You sit in that wee seat down the bottom. You sink in that wee seat that smells of pensioner. Pish. That's what I think of Liam Boyce, guys. But in a nice way, because I do like you, Liam. So hopefully, if you're listening to this, I know he doesn't watch it, but he's a big FIFA fan, Liam Boyce. Liam Boyce, apparently, I've heard he is the best FIFA player in Scotland. So take from that what you want. But yeah, maybe one day we'll get Liam Boyce on the channel, and I'll actually be able to test my skills against him. But until that, guys, that is the team. There you go. So there is our squad. And now I'm going to go into the team management, and we're going to go ahead here and select our team. So we've got Sander Clark currently as the number one, but that's because Craig Gordon's been out. So Craig Gordon's going to come in. He will be the number one. Sander Clark will drop to the bench. In terms of the back five, I'm going to put Civic on the right here. We will play Halkett in the middle. And do I go with Rolls or do I go with Civic? I think for now I'll go with Rolls, but I definitely want Civic to get game time. 100%. Atkinson or Smith? Atkinson or Smith? I think I'll stick with Atkinson for now, but Michael Smith, he's a Rolls Royce. He gives us options. So you got Civic and Smith there. In the midfield, funnily enough, that's the midfield I wanted, Devlin and Snodgrass, so we'll keep that for now. Cochrane on the left, Atkinson on the right, and the front three, that is the front three that I was looking for as well. Mackay, Shankland, and Gianelli. So let's look at the bench. You need to get Stephen Humphreys on there, Forrest on there, you got Grant in there, Halliday. I probably want Benenjami on the bench, maybe take Halliday out, no offence, Andy, but yeah, I think we'll take Andy Halliday off the bench. Obviously, this will get rotated. Just because you're not on the bench for the first game of the season doesn't mean you'll never be on the bench again, and nobody wants to be on the bench anyway. That's not the be-all and end-all. You know what I mean? They've got bigger ambition. They've got bigger fish to fry. They need to get onto that starting 11. But for right now, they're getting on the bench, and that's probably going to do it. What I like to organise my players, though, so let's have the goalkeeper there. I know you could say, well, why are you doing this? But I like to do this, guys. So here we go. We need to get centre-backs, then we get the left wing back, and then we get the centre mids. We've got him here, boom, 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 and then we look for, that's it, there you go, that is our team then. Look at all these great players on the bench. Liam Boyce not even making the bench. Ooh, that's tough. Poor Liam. I feel bad for him, I really do, but at the moment I think Humphreys is just above him in the pecking order. So, yeah, guys, that's going to be my team then for the first game of the season, providing we don't get any injuries, providing I don't fall out with any of the players. If everything stays good, if we all stay healthy, if we all stay friends, this is likely to be our starting 11 come the beginning of the season. Speaking of the beginning of the season, who are we against? Who are we even taking on? Let's have a quick look at the calendar, the ever-important calendar. The calendar can decide whether you're getting after a good start or whether you're getting absolutely humped. And we're getting Kelly away from home. I would have preferred it at home because, let's be honest, Kelly are absolutely dreadful away and they could not buy a win. But I'm still confident we can go to Ayrshire, and I'm still confident that we can pick up something against Kelly. I would like a win. Obviously, it's the first game of the season, first game of the career mode, first game of the series. But for me, it's all about avoiding defeat. You know, you avoid defeat. You can build on a draw. You can build on a draw. You can't really build on a defeat. You know, when you get defeat, you just want to go home and cry your eyes out, really. And, you know what I mean? Drown your sorrows with whiskey. At least with a point, you can look at a point. You can go, yeah, that wasn't bad, you know. And you can sleep well at night. Nobody sleeps well after a defeat. And I'll not be sleeping well. I trust you guys. I'll not be sleeping well if I lose to Kilmarnock. Anyway, let's see what else we have got in this career mode. We need to look at the objectives. We need to see what the board want. We need to see what the fans want. But first we need to try and find the objectives. Where are they? Where the fuck are the objectives, man? No, I'm actually being serious. Where did they go? Right. Didn't think they were in the central page, but apparently they are. Confidence rating. Your manager popularity is based on how well you perform and complete each of your objectives. We're currently at 80. 80 is moderate. 80 sounds good to me, so I don't know why 80 is like moderate. Moderate's kind of like, you know, in the middle. Moderate's like average, so I don't know why 80 would be average. Plus, it's green. If you're 80, to me, this looks like you're doing well. This looks like you're performing good. But for some reason, no. For some reason, you know, it's like they don't really care. Anyway, youth development is centred on how well you develop young talent. So sign 4 players into the youth academy assigned to each of the following positions. Alright, so 1 position each. Goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, and forward. Brand exposure. Sign 1 crucial first team player assigned to a midfield or forward position. Interesting. I mean, our midfield's kind of... I don't know. Maybe we could bring in a... I don't know, man. I think our positions are pretty good at the moment. I don't know if I want to bring in a midfielder or a forward. Financial. Within the same season, sign 1 crucial player and make a profit of 4.3 million. That's not bad, actually. Can we make 4.3 million? Here is hoping. Domestic success. Qualify for a European Championship. I will do that 100%. I'll do that. I guarantee I'll do that. Scottish Cup reach quarter-final. If I don't reach a quarter-final in the first year, I'll be depressed. In the last gen career mode, we got knocked out in the first round on 4 occasions. Every single year, we got knocked out in round 1. So I need to put that right. I need to make sure that does not happen again. Continental success, UEFA Europa Conference League. They want us to reach the quarterfinals. Are they even aware of what our group is? Jesus Christ, we've got Istanbul and Fiorentina in our group, and they want us to reach the... Gee, I mean, the board, I tell you what, at least they're showing ambition. They've got a lot of faith in me. They've got a lot of faith in a guy that's been absolute shite his entire FIFA career. Anyway, guys, that's the objectives. We know what we need to do now. And now we need to go and do it. It's as simple as that. And it's all about just advancing through now to the first game of the season where we will take on Kilmarnock and we will hopefully come away, guys, if you know it, the magical 3 points. This is it then, guys. Opening game of the season. Look at all the Kelly fans. I've never seen so many Kilmarnock fans in my life before, but they're out in numbers here. It's a pishy day. in earshot. It is raining down, but I'm hoping it will be raining down on Kilmarnock's goals with a shit load of balls that we can put in the back of their net. It's Kilmarnock versus Hearts to kick off the Singe Premiership, opening game of the Singe Premiership. You love to see it. Here comes the referees, the officials, the players. Hearts team led out by Craig Halkett. Looks like we've got Captain Craig. I know I said it was going to be Gordon, but maybe we will go with Craig Halkett. I don't know. Or maybe we'll change it. Well, it depends. I'll wait and see. There's the strike force. Ginelli, Mackay and Shankland all having a nice wee conversation with them. I'm hoping they're arguing over who's going to score the most amount of goals today, and then they all go and score 3 each. Imagine that. Hat-trick apiece. 9-0. That'd be a good way to start our season. But I think Shankland will be the main man. Will he be the top goal scorer? Possibly. Kilmarnock, though, they're going with Hemming in net. A back four of Waters, Taylor, Stokes and Mayo. I like ketchup, but yeah, probably prefer mayonnaise, to be honest. McKenzie, Donnelly, Alston and Armstrong make up the midfield four. And up front, it's Fussell and Deutsch. There you go. It's like a basic 4-4-2. Just your average, boring, generic 4-4-2. And I expect nothing less for a Derek McKinn's side. But now we'll look at the Hearts starting 11. The team that matters. The team that can deliver the day and hopefully pick up 3 points. Craig Gordon in nets. Cochrane, Kingsley, Halkett, Rolls and Atkinson is the back five. In front of them you've got Snodgrass and Devlin. I'm expecting so much creativity for these two. I'm expecting these two to run the show. And then the front three, obviously, Mackay on the left, Ginelli on the right. And it is Lawrence Shankland up front. Craig Gordon now, giving a little speech before he goes to his net. Maybe he will be the captain, I don't know. Maybe we're just giving Craig Halkett one day here. It's a try. It's a trial for Craigie Halkett. We'll see how he gets on. But this is it. Moments away now from the opening game of the season. And like I said, we need to go off to a big start. We need to go off to an impressive start. And we need to get off to a win. The pitch is wet. I don't know how that will affect the game. Not making excuses, but I genuinely don't know how bad this condition is on the field. But there you go. Ball in. Played it to Alex Cochrane. Cochrane looks for Snodgrass. Snodgrass finds Stevie Kingsley. Kingsley then will look for Barry Mackay. Nice wee step over. Finds Kingsley. Snodgrass now. Robert Snodgrass looking for a ball to Ginelli. Finds Ginelli. Now Ginelli comes inside. Central position. Looks for Snodgrass again. Robert Snodgrass. Oh, and Snodgrass has been taken down there. I mean, that looked nasty in my opinion. I didn't like that. Snodgrass just wiped out. I think that should have been a free kick, but the referee was not interested. And now Kilmarnock have the ball, and Kilmarnock now coming forward. Atkinson here. Atkinson against McKenzie. And that's good defending, good tracking back for him. Atkinson, oh, and he's kept it in. He's sent McKenzie the wrong way. Fantastic from Atkinson. Now it's Devlin, Cammy Devlin. Back to Halkett. Halkett then will play the pass to Kingsley. Kingsley looking for Mackay. Mackay plays it short to Cochrane. Cochrane now looking for Snodgrass again, who has the ball, and Snodgrass again this time loses it. He maybe a little bit off the pace here, Robert Snodgrass. Maybe he would like a bit more time on the ball than he can actually get. He needs to quicken up a wee bit. He needs to tighten up a wee bit. And now, speaking of tighten up, this could be dangerous here if we do not tighten up our defence. Cochrane has allowed them through, but Kai Rolls, good clearance. Shankland brings it down. Shankland now lays off to Devlin. Devlin, oh, and Devlin, you can't do that, man. That's a horrible attempt at a fucking passing. Oh no, it's Craig Halkett. Craig Halkett has saved us. Craig Halkett has got back in time there. He's stopped that attack, and I don't know what the team was doing, but we literally just allowed Kilmarnock to walk right into our box, and that should have been 1-0 down. I'm glad it's not. Barry Mackay doing some step overs. Barry Mackay trying to get the better of Mayo, and let's see what Barry Mackay can do down this left-hand side. It's Barry Mackay. Still Mackay sends him the wrong way, crosses it in, back post, Ginelli's there. Devlin trying to get to this, he doesn't get to it, and Kilmarnock should get that way, and they do get it away. So, yeah, I mean, I've got to be honest here, I think Kilmarnock have enjoyed the better start of this game. 16 minutes in. Not a lot's happened, but we have looked a little bit ropey at the back. Now it's Stephen Kingsley. To Cochrane again. Cochrane, this time in the Snodgrass, who needs to improve. He just takes too much time on the ball at times. He's played out to Ginelli on the right-hand side. Josh Ginelli now maybe... Oh, what a spin for Ginelli, looking for a back post. It's a chance! Cochrane was there. He could not get to it, though, and Kilmarnock clear it. Armstrong picking it up. And it's a good tackle for Craig Halkett to deny any form of counter-attack. If that was Craig Halkett. Might be Barry Mackay, actually. Might get my players mixed up. Barry Mackay, in fact. You wouldn't think that was a tackle for Barry Mackay. Like, it was like a defender's tackle. Brilliant sliding challenge from Mackay. Now it's out to Armstrong. Oh no, he's trying to hold off Kingsley. Oh no, this is dangerous. Oh, it's good for Cochrane. Oh, Cochrane steps up again, puts in another good tackle. Now Kingsley lays off to Cochrane. Cochrane will find Snodgrass. Snodgrass looking back out for Cochrane. Cochrane with a nice wee touch finds Mackay. Mackay now looking to come in, looking to come central. Mackay to Kingsley. Kingsley. Snodgrass again now in the middle of the park. Lays off to Devlin. Devlin to Halkett, and now Hearts holding on to the ball a bit. It's doing some good stuff here. Ginnelly still with it. Ginnelly then looking to come in central. Ginnelly has Mackay out wide. He's also got Cochrane, who he will choose to use here. Cochrane now to Snodgrass. Snodgrass still with the ball. Snodgrass pockets of space here. It's Devlin. Devlin out towards Atkinson. Nathaniel Atkinson now has got a lot of space. Nathaniel Atkinson looking for back post. Ginnelly's there, and he's not going to go on the end of that one. It's back into the box. Snodgrass is going to try and chase it down, but Kilmarnock will take care of that one without many problems. And it looks like Kilmarnock here will now come on the attack. 29 minutes gone. I think we have responded pretty well. But every time Kilmarnock get forward, they do look a bit dangerous. But Kingsley, nice for Stephen Kingsley, comes back, gets the ball, and Cochrane to Halkett. And now Craig Gordon gets a touch at his feet. Is it the first touch Craig Gordon's had? It might be, to be honest. Even though Kelly have looked dangerous, they haven't really got anything going in terms of opportunities and shots at goal. So I'm happy from that aspect. It's Atkinson again. Atkinson now back to Rolls, and we're beginning to spread the ball out pretty well here. Rolls looking for Cochrane. Cochrane brings it down. Cochrane now coming in central, and Cochrane's lost it here, and he's slid in, and oh, I can't do that. Cochrane probably, I think the referee's going to pull that back. It's going to be a yellow card for Alex Cochrane, I believe so anyway. You make a tackle like that, you're probably going to pay for it, and I think the price to pay will be a yellow. But this is dangerous here. This is dangerous. It's Fussell and Cochrane, another block. Cochrane's been really good though. I know he's about to get booked, but defensively has been pretty good. Right, Gordon, ball it to Atkinson. Oh, and Atkinson's lost that there. Again, you can't do that. Kai Rolls though will come across, and he'll take the ball. Kai Rolls will find Kingsley. Kingsley to Craig Gordon. Gordon now. Ball out to Cochrane. Cochrane will find Barry Mackay, who's going to look to try and do something, make something work, but he just runs straight into the Kilmarnock player. And now it's a chat, and so and Fussell, and great save for Craig Gordon. Kilmarnock with the first real opportunity of the game. Looks like they're going to try and take this corner quickly as we approach half time, but it was heart in my mouth moment there. Honestly, that could have been a goal. Maybe it should have been a goal, but Craig Gordon denied. And now it's in, it's headed away. Atkinson's first to it. Can Atkinson get to it again? Atkinson, it's just dangerous here. Oh, nice for Kai Rolls, and now maybe we could get a counter. Could there be a chance for Hearts here come the end of the first half? It's Atkinson going to have to go on his own, I think. Atkinson lays it off to Ginnelly now. Ginnelly, still Ginnelly. Ginnelly's done pretty well for himself here. Ginnelly, oh, step over as he cuts past the defender. Josh Ginnelly gets past Waters, and he's won as a corner. That's great for Josh Ginnelly. I mean, that's a fantastic run. Robbie Nielsen here on the sidelines demanding something. I think he's speaking to Michael Smith. Saying, oh, why can't I see that for you, Michael? I don't know what Robbie Nielsen's wanting, but he's asking players to move, and let's see if we can move the ball into the back of the net here. Robert Snodgrass, can he give us a good delivery? Snodgrass back post, it's towards Rolls. Rolls hits it down, Halkett! Oh no, Craig Halkett, the captain! He had a great opportunity to get us in front before the break, and he's not taking it. Craig Halkett, oh, power headers it. But it's the man on the line, it's Armstrong with a great save. He denies us with his clearance, damn it. Right, Snodgrass again here. Ball time, going to get a good ball into the box. There's another good delivery. Oh, and Shankland was there. Ginnelly once more. Picks it up. Ginnelly. Oh my fucking god, that was terrible. Halkett again now. It's Rolls out to Josh Ginnelly. Ginnelly with a step over. Ginnelly now crosses in. Back post, no one really there. Shankland will try and get to it, but it's not going to happen, guys. And it's going to be 0-0 at the break here in Ayrshire. I feel like we definitely got better the longer the half went on. We relied on one really good Craig Gordon save to keep us level at the break, but they also relied on a good goal clearing opportunity to stop us going 1-0 up before the break. So definitely lots to play for second half. It's been a good opening 45. Only one shot apiece, so you know it's been a tight game. It's been really fucking edgy. It's the first game of the season, and you can tell nobody wants to lose. I do think we've been slightly better, and I think the longer the game goes on, I think we will get even better. I'm just hoping that you know, we can still get the dream result here. Let's be honest, you know, it's 0-0. If we can get a clean sheet and a win, I mean, that would be perfection to start the season against a tight team with a good home record such as Kilmarnock. But we'll see what we can do, guys. Second half now is underway. It is Barry Mackay now. Mackay finds it back to Kingsley. Kingsley now going to maybe look for... I think we've got Josh Ginnelly in a lot of space. And what a ball that is for Kingsley. Ginnelly now finds Devlin. And Devlin, I don't know if that was the right pass. Carry Devlin. Out to Cochrane. And all of a sudden, that great ball for Kingsley. We find ourselves back here. How did this happen? Alright, it's Atkinson now. Atkinson to Devlin. Devlin. Snodgrass. We try and break Kelly down, but Kelly are playing hard to get here. They really are. Shankland. Playing it back out to Cochrane. Cochrane now. Nice turn from Snodgrass, but he runs into trouble again, and there's a collision there. And, I mean, I wouldn't mind a free kick, but I don't think we're going to get one. Unfortunately, I think the referee is not interested in giving us a free kick there. A good tackle for Rolls. They just stood up and stayed strong. Won the ball. Held his ground. Snodgrass now again out to Barry Mackay. Mackay comes in to find Shankland lays it off now. It's Cochrane. It's Snodgrass again. Snodgrass. Shankland turns around. Oh, crossbar! Lawrence Shankland denied by the woodwork. Ginnelly competes for it. The goalkeeper going to come out and take it. He does. There's a collision. There's a bunch of men down, but still, we cannot seem to get that goal, guys. It is still 0-0 here. So close. So bloody close, but not close enough. And that really should have been 1-0. Right, Snodgrass now lays it off. It's Shankland to Devlin. Devlin to Ginnelly. Josh Ginnelly now. Oh, nice for Ginnelly. Josh Ginnelly now trying to bust away from Taylor. Good cross in again. Shankland again. Oh, there's a goal! This time Josh Ginnelly, his cross is met by the header of Shankland, and that big beautiful head of Lawrence has given Hearts the lead here. He outjumps two Kilmarnock players. He was in a Kelly sandwich, but it tasted great. And he finished it. He wolfed it down and he put the ball into the back of the net. Lawrence Shankland scores. He opens up the scoring in the first game of the season. He gives Hearts a 1-0 lead. And look at Robbie. Robbie's absolutely delighted on the sideline. So is Shankland. 59th minute. Shankland with the goal. No, 59. That was a lot. Holy shit, is that an omen? That was the last time Hearts won a league title. 59. Can we repeat that? Can we do it again? How incredible would that be? Maybe that's a sign of things to come. But this game's not over yet, guys. We need to make sure we win this. There's still half an hour to go. We're not out of the woods yet. We need to make sure we finish it. Mackay, can we maybe get more goals? That'd be great. Barry Mackay now again. Barry Mackay. Still Mackay. Oh, and Mackay just overran that. He was doing pretty well, but yeah, he should have tried to get rid of it a bit quicker than he did. That's offside though, and the referee also seen that. So happy that the officials, it's not often the officials in Scotland get things right, but you know what, we both seen that was offside there, so that was pretty good. Right, Snodgrass to Mackay. Cochrane. Snodgrass. Oh, Snodgrass gets it again. Snodgrass. I'm not gonna say Snodgrass had a bad game, but he does seem to, he's lost the ball quite a lot. You know, but he's trying to make things happen. I can appreciate that. He's taking chances on the ball that maybe other players haven't really took, so maybe he is going to lose a bit more than the average player. But now it's a chance here. Kilmarnock, you feel like they could be getting through. It's a ball played out to Armstrong. Cochrane needs to try and make sure this ball doesn't come into the box. It has come into the box. Oh, great tackle for Craig Halkett, though. That is phenomenal from the captain. He is literally with a last-ditch sliding tackle. Denied Kelly probably what would be a goal, an equaliser. But thankfully, they don't have it. Looks like they're going to take this corner short, though. Barry Mackay will have to chase Mackenzie. Barry Mackay puts a tackle, and it's 2-on-1 here. Surely we can get this ball, and no, we can't. And Kilmarnock still with it. Kai rolls, tackle on the edge of the box, and oh, I don't know. I was kind of expecting a penalty to be given there. I'm glad it's not, though. Ginnelly. Atkinson's still making the run. Shanks. It's Devlin. Devlin out to Atkinson. Nathaniel now. We'll look to turn back. I mean, Nathaniel's been just bundled down to the floor here, and the referee doesn't give a... The referee's letting things go. Got to be honest here. This referee is... You know, he's not stopping the game constantly. He's willing to let tackles happen, and sometimes you respect that. Now Power. Alan Power's been forced all the way back. I'm not quite sure where he's going, but then he finds Fussell in a shitload of space. Fussell in pockets of space. Those fucking pockets are large, and now it's Atkinson against Mackenzie. This could be it. Oh, no. Great block again for Kingsley. He might have took one in the nuts, but I don't care. I'll get him he can fucking be transgender in the morning. I don't mind. It's a great block for Stephen Kingsley. And now it's Stokes, and now, oh man, Kelly are trying here. They're pushing. They want this equaliser. It's Fussell. Great tackle for Halkett. Oh no. Oh, and it's hit wide. Wow, that was the chance. That was it. Robbie Nielsen, heart in his mouth there. He knows. We've been very fortunate. But thankfully, we survive. And it is now time, guys, to make some substitutions here. 13 minutes on the clock. We're going to take off Shanklin. The goal scorer's going to come off. Maybe we can tighten things up a bit in the middle of the park. Is that an option? Is that an option? Let's bring Ginnelly down a bit. We're going to play Ginnelly as a right mid. And we're going to play Barry Mackay as a left mid. And we're just going to try and see it this game. We'll bring on Forrest. And we'll bring on George Grant. Maybe at the back to make any changes. Toby Sibic could come on. Rose had a good... I mean, everyone at the back's kind of had a good game, though. I think we'll bring on... I'm going to bring on Michael Smith. Yeah, there you go. We'll bring on Michael Smith. And I think I'll maybe bring on... Did I bring on Snodgrass as well? Yeah, I think I'll bring on... I'm going to take off Snodgrass and we'll bring on Benenjami just to get some fresh legs going. Because like I said, you know, Snodgrass is getting older. So, because I think he can play 90 minutes game in, game out. But we're just going to make all 5 substitutions. Let's go for it. Forrest, Humphreys, Grant, Benenjami, and Smith coming on. And let's see, guys, if we can help see out this win here. We are going defensive, but sometimes that has to be done in life. We're going to overload the ball side. And we'll get the team to press as well. So let's do some team pressing. Right, here we go. Craig Gordon then. Ball launched up as he looks to find Humphreys. He does find Humphreys. Humphreys, though, takes a fall there. And now it's Benenjami on the ball. Ball played now to Kingsley. Cochrane. Cochrane up to Humphreys. Humphreys flicks it down nice there for Humphreys. He's winning everything. He's down again though, Humphreys. Get back to his feet. Ball it to Smith. The Rolls Royce. Michael Smith. Gonna look for Forrest at the back post. Both men go for it. Kellyman comes out on top. And now it's Hearts back to Halkett. Halkett will play it out to... Oh, he's sold him a bit short there. And I think Kai Rolls, that's a good tackle to make, to be fair. I'll definitely take that foul because we had committed quite a lot of men forward and did not want Kelly there to come on the attack. So that was definitely a good foul to take. Right, ball played up. It's again headed away. Benenjami here. Can he get to it? He cannot get to it. And now it's Fussell. That's another tackle. Oh, Smith, brilliant. But Smith's... I don't agree with that. Michael Smith there. I said the referees had a good game. I don't agree with that one at all. And he's gave Kelly a free kick in a good position here. But, I mean, Michael Smith wins the ball. Now, you could argue we got a bit of the man there, but we definitely won the ball. So, we have to get somebody on the line. Off the crossbar! Benenjami gets rid of it! Wow! That was so fucking close. That was so close. Forrest. Guess Forrest can't keep it in, though. What's Alan Forrest doing? Kilmarnock have hit the crossbar. There's another foul. And how's that not a free kick? That's definitely a free kick. The referee's not giving it. Now George Grant can turn. And maybe we can go here. At the defence. Cammy Devlin. Now Devlin. This is a chance. It's Cammy Devlin. He's still going. Cammy Devlin. Oh, and Cammy Devlin. What is that? That's horrible for Cammy Devlin. Just when we had a chance to seal the win, we've done one of the worst things I've ever seen in a game of FIFA. What is happening here? Ball needs to be cleared away by Rolls. It is cleared away. Humphreys flicks it down with the chest to Benenjami. Benenjami now to Grant. And Grant, can he spot the Ronnie Forrest? He can! Forrest is through. It's Alan Forrest. He tries to dink the goalkeeper on the goal. He saves it. Oh, man. What? That would have won it. That would have won the match. 100%. Cameron news coming on for Waters. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. All right, here we go, George Grant. Are we gonna hit it in or do we take it short? Oh, there's a lot. I don't know. Short. It's shite bag time. I'm sorry. Let's take this short. How do we call somebody short? Alright, here we go. Somebody's coming. Get down here, mate. I need you. Right. It's Forrest. Forrest now. Wow, we'll take that as a throw-in. I will take that as the time. Takes away now. George Grant. It's Michael Smith. Back to Smith. And Smith runs it. What the fuck was that? A minute to go, guys. We're a minute away here for holding out and getting the win. Smith, I don't know why he's up here. He's pushing. And now we could be a little bit isolated. But is there any time here for Kilmarnock? Great tackle there for Devlin. No, and that's it. Devlin with a game-winning challenge. Makes the tackle, makes the save. It's finished here in earshot. It is finished. Kilmarnock 1. Hearts. No, wait. It's finished Kilmarnock. How the fuck can I get it so wrong? It's finished Kilmarnock 0. Hearts 1. And remember that save early on in the game. If Craig Gordon doesn't make that, is it a different scoreline? Well, obviously it is, because Kilmarnock do have a win. But is the result different? Possibly. But we've done enough. We've gotten the win. We've gotten the victory. We've gotten the 3 point. It was a tight game. There wasn't much in it. The stats suggest that, you know, not many shots. But in the end, I do think we deserved it. I do think we were the better team, and we took our chance when we got it. Yeah, so absolutely buzzing, guys. Delighted to get off to a winning start in our first game of the season. And let's see what Robbie Nielsen thinks of that game. Rangers came out 3-2 winners in their opening game at Ibrox against Dundee United. And yeah, here we go then, Robbie.
I've just got a couple of questions.
Good win.
About the match.
How's it feel? Feels great. I'm telling you, it feels absolutely fantastic. Just one goal between the teams. Did you get nervous towards... Yeah, I did. Of course I got nervous, man. I was fucking pissing my pants. Every player did his job today. We gave ourselves something to hang on to. My players stood up to the challenge today. Once we got our noses in front, we looked really solid. I agree with that. What was more difficult in the match that you've been expecting? We made the chances to have won by more. The wins are more important than... The key was winning the key was winning individual battles. I feel like when we needed to win a battle, we won it. And Stephen Humphreys, look, when Humphreys came on, he won everything. I mean, anytime the ball was in the air, Humphreys was... The aerial threat that he had in that game was immense. So I'm happy with that. Were you pleased to limit Kilmarnock? Yeah. We coped very well. It's a pleasure watching him play. We had to stay switched on. And we did stay switched on, 100%. We were switched on today. We were plugged in with Duracell Plus batteries, man, because I'm telling you that. We were not letting that game go. Robbie Nielsen, thank you. I'll not take any more questions. We don't need to take any more questions, guys. We've won our first game. That's the only question. That's the only answer you need. Brilliant stuff there. Hemming, then he played all right, the goalkeeper, but let's be honest, he wasn't good enough to keep us out. We've got international. I'm not interested in that. Youth squad. Got a bunch of youth players that we could potentially look at, but again, I'm not really interested in looking at the youth right now. My main focus, my main concern is making Hearts successful, and I think we can do it from season 1, guys. So there you go. We've set down a marker. We've showed that we are a good side. We've showed that we are capable of winning games. I mean, we've got a win, and we've got a clean sheet in our first match. You know, you could not ask, and it was away from home as well, so could simply not ask for a better way to start the season. Celtic drew with Livy. That's a good way for them to start, though. So I'm happy with that. I'll take that. A nice wee 2-2 draw at Celtic Park. Rangers lead the way, unfortunately, but I mean, goal difference doesn't really matter at this stage. 5 teams then with 3 points. Rangers, Motherwell, Ross County, Hearts, and Hibernian. Up next in the league, who are we taking on? Oh my god, it's the Edinburgh Derby already. Wow. Wow. I mean, we got a good start to the season, but the season will quickly turn sour if we lose that. So what a game, guys. Tynecastle, next time out, we will be taking on Hibernian. Make sure you tune in for that one. What a game that's going to be. Absolutely epic. I cannot wait. I will join you in the next one. So leave a like, leave a subscription, comment down below. I'm telling you, Shanklin scoring in the 59th minute, Hearts winning their last league title in the 59th year, 1959. Could this be it? Could that be an omen? Could we be title winners this season? I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. And if we can beat Hibs, then maybe, just maybe, we'll begin to believe. But anyway, guys, that's it. I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. And until then, peace.